Hi, this is Brad Constantine, and this is a podcast recording of the Old Testament. Although this is not an official recording of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, every effort's been made to be as doctrinally accurate as possible. I'll be using for the text the Joseph Smith translation of the Old Testament, along with many commentaries from general authorities of the Church, BYU professors, Bible scholars, and others. This format will be very detailed, and so if you want a deep analysis of the Old Testament, you come to the right place. Thanks for your attendance. Welcome back. This is going to be for Nehemiah chapter 6. Sanballat tried to lure Nehemiah into some mischief, through an invitation for negotiations, but Nehemiah was not deceived. In fact, he was not even intimidated by Sanballat's threat to report a Jewish rebellion to King Artaxerxes. The wall was finished in 52 days, and watches were set to protect those who lived in the city. The walls were a protection, but they were also an important physical symbol of the establishment of the Jews as a people. The holy city became a unifying force as families were chosen by lot to come live in it. Sanballat and the other enemies of Judah fully understood the significance of the walls and of Nehemiah's unifying leadership. That is why their opposition was so persistent. That's out of the Institute manual. Verse 1, Now it came to pass when Sanballat and Tobiah and Geshem the Arabian and the rest of our enemies heard that I had builded the wall, and that there was no breach left therein, though at that time I had not set up the doors upon the gates, that Sanballat and Geshem sent unto me, saying, Come, let us meet together in some one of the villages in the plain of Ono, but they thought to do me mischief. And I sent messengers unto them, saying, I am doing a great work, so that I cannot come down. Why should the work cease whilst I leave it, and come down unto you? We should remember that we are about the Lord's business, and do not have time to come down to them. And this was in a conference talk, I don't know when it was exactly, but that we are so busy with the gathering of Israel that we don't have time to debate or argue with our those that would try to persuade us not to. Verse 4, Yet they sent unto me 4 times after this sort, and I answered them after this manner. Then sent Sanballat his servant unto me in like manner the 5th time with an open letter in his hand, wherein was written, It is reported among the heathen, and Gashmu, or Geshem, saith it, that thou and the Jews think to rebel, for which cause thou buildest the wall, that thou mayest be their king, according to these words. Remember the story in the Book of Mormon of Lehanti and Amalickiah, where Amalickiah convinced Lehanti finally to come down, and eventually he was poisoned to death. Here Nehemiah is not being convinced to come out to meet with these people that are trying to defeat them. Verse 7, And thou hast also appointed prophets to preach of thee at Jerusalem, saying, There is a king in Judah, and now shall it be reported to the king according to these words. Come now, therefore, and let us take counsel together. Then I sent unto him, saying, There are no such things done as thou sayest, but thou feignest them out of thine own heart. For they all made us afraid, saying, Their hands shall be weakened from the work, that it be not done. Now therefore, O God, strengthen my hands. Afterward I came unto the house of Shemaiah, the son of Delaiah, the son of Mehetabeel, who was shut up, and he said, Let us meet together in the house of God within the temple, and let us shut the doors of the temple, for they will come to slay thee, yea, in the night they will come to slay thee. And I said, Should such a man as I flee? And who is mine enemy, that such a man as I would go into the temple to save his life? I will not go in. And lo, I perceived that God had not sent him, but that he pronounced this prophecy against me, for Tobiah and Sanballat had hired him. Therefore, should I be afraid of him, he hired, and do as he said, and sin, and that they might have me for an evil report, that they might reproach me. My God, think thou upon Tobiah and Sanballat according to these their works, and on the prophetess Noadiah and the rest of the prophets that would have put me in fear. So the wall was finished in the 25th day of the month Elul, the 6th Hebrew month, from the new moon of September to that of October, in 52 days. Josephus said it took 2 years and 4 months to rebuild the walls. This may be a more realistic time frame. And it came to pass that when all our enemies heard thereof, and all the heathen that were about us saw these things, they were much cast down in their own eyes, for they perceived that this work was wrought of our God. Moreover, in those days the nobles of Judah sent many letters unto Tobiah, and the letters of Tobiah came unto them. For there were many in Judah sworn unto him, because he was the son-in-law of Shechaniah the son of Erah, and his son Johanan had taken the daughter of Meshullam the son of Berechiah. Also they reported his good deeds before me, and uttered my words to him, and Tobiah sent letters to put me in fear. Anyway, that's the end of chapter 6, and we'll see you next time. Bye.